So I'm just going to record to my computer. We are recording, so we'll, I guess, officially call the meeting to order and turn the time right over to Joyce for an explanation of a service project so that we can all be educated on it and move forward. So go ahead.
Okay, well, the first service project that we've been asked to be involved with is with the South Jordan Club, since we are a satellite of them, I guess that's what we're called. Mm-hmm. And it's backpacks, Kelly said. And I'm not sure which school, it must be junior high or high school that they're going to. And they've got different items in there. And one of the items that they've asked, like their tablets, pencils, that type of thing. And one of the things that they asked us to be a part of is if we could do calculators. And it sounds expensive, but he sent me a web address for Walmart, and we can get the calculators there for less than $10. I went on the site last night, and they're actually like $9.14. And so Kelly said that each one of us could, like, if we could donate one per person, so we could have, he said, I think you guys have 10 members there that are active, and he said, be sure and call Stephen and have him do that too. He said he'd be more than happy to do that. He just doesn't have a lot of time that he can, be on the phone calls. So that was one of the projects, and he wanted me to present that to the club and see how the club felt about that. And if they were all in favor of it, then I would get more details from him, and we could go ahead and get those calculators. They're the one. It's the Texas Instrument one that they actually need for their math classes, I would imagine. And so anyway, how do you guys feel about that?
Sounds easy to me.
Yeah, very easy. Yeah, we can probably pull that together. And just 10 calculators from our club?
Yeah.
We're talking $100.
That's easy.
So that would be like $100 on that website for the calculators. And I don't know how many they're going to be getting down there, but it said something about the postage with a certain amount, but we wouldn't get to that anyway because we're only doing 10. But I thought it was still a good price for a Texas Instrument calculator.
Do they have the same one in stores? Because a lot of times, if you order online, they'll ship it to one store without postage, and then you just pick them up.
I believe we can. Let me pull that website up here because I think it's said on there. I had trouble getting it up last night, and I got it up long enough to see the price of it. But I believe I did see as it was going down about the 5th time that we could have it shipped to a specific store and just go over there and pick it up.
Yep.
But I can check that out for sure to see.
Okay.
If that's exactly. And I'll get more information from Kelly. I just don't know, because I don't remember we were talking last night that he even said which school, if it's a junior high or if it's a high school that the backpacks were going to.
Okay.
So anyway, there's only 3 of us on, so I don't know if that counts that we can say we voted on it and we thought it was a good idea.
We recommend that it's a good idea.
Yeah, maybe we can't vote, but we'll send this out because we have Brent and Jana both vote on it. We've got 5 of us, and I actually don't think we have 10 members right now. I think we're a little shy of that, so we'll see.
Okay, so let's see who are the members. There's you and me, and Jean, are you a member now, or are you a guest, or what?
I'm a member.
She's a member.
You're a member. Okay, so that's 3, and then Brent and Jana and Stephen. And I asked Kelly last night about Shannon, his other son.
Yep.
And he said that he was going to talk to him because he said, I don't know that he's even been involved in any part of it. And apparently he's in between jobs now. So, but anyway, so he was going to talk to him. So Natalie, is she still a member? And Tiffany?
Yeah. Yes, Natalie, Tiffany. And as far as I know, I'm not haven't heard anything different. Mark DeWolf, who moved to Florida.
Yeah, okay.
And so I think that's it.
Okay. Well, I think we probably can still do 10 calculators, though, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. You should just divide it up and tell us what it is after we figure out who's going to be involved.
Yeah. So anyway, so that was one of the service projects. And then another one that I thought of probably for December because I've been listening to the radio KSL in the mornings when I drive to work for traffic report for one thing. But anyway, they had an advertisement on there a few weeks ago for a Grant School District, and they were having a fundraiser, and it had to do with some artists donating their paintings or something for this. And while that's all done, I went on to see what that was all about. I did see a couple other projects there, and one of them was, it's called Santa Sacks. And so what they do is they collect like a warm cap, warm gloves or mittens, a book, yeah, I guess you would be purchasing this, a book, and a small toy, and then they put them into bags for, decorated Christmas bags so that all these kids can have something for Christmas. And it covers like 2,000 kids from grades pre-K through 6th grade. And I was going to call them today, but because there is a phone number I can call, but with UEA, I can't call their district office because they're closed for UEA. So I will call them on Monday. And I thought that that would be a good project that we could donate, some merchandise to too. And so anyway, I wanted to have that one put down to see how people thought about it too.
Okay. I'm wondering, do we want to look at another kind of fundraiser for us where I do have some boxes of our books, the Unselfish books that we sold 2 years ago now.
Oh, yeah.
I still have a bunch of those if we want to do the as a fundraiser. And maybe for Jean, let me pull one up here and show you.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Well, that would be the fundraiser, but I'm thinking service projects for the Santa Sacks.
Yeah, but I'm just saying we could use the funds for the service project. So I have a buddy, a couple years ago, Kim Kardashian came out with a book called Selfies.
Yeah.
It was like 365 pictures of her. So my friend said, there's got to be something that's the yin to that yang. So he came up with this book called Unselfish. It's 99 stories, which we should probably get you into the next edition.
Oh, that's awesome.
Of people doing unselfish acts. And you could not nominate yourself. So somebody else had to write the story in and tell about you. These are amazing. So my friend Paul Parkinson signed a bunch when he wrote the book. And we sold them as a fundraiser. He charged us $10 for the book, and we sold them for $20. So we made $10 a book, and every one of us sold 10 at least. I think we ended up making $1,000 or more over them.
That's awesome.
I think that's right, yeah.
So I've still got some boxes here. We can do that again. And they make great Christmas presents. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I have not sat down and read that book from cover to cover. I sit down and I just open the book, and wherever it falls, that's where I read. If it's one I've read before, obviously I don't start. But it's really an uplifting book. I'm telling you what, it's one of the best motivational books.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'd love a copy.
Okay, we'll get you one. If you notice, the subtitle says, "Love thy neighbor as thy selfie."
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
anyway, Larry, the other thing, this, like I said, we can put this down and we can talk about it and see how other people feel about it. But the other thing Kelly brought up to me last night is we need to decide who our president is going to be for after Jana, because that person needs to be at that conference as a training.
Yeah.
And so that he said you guys need to be thinking about that and then let him know, because he's the president of the South Jordan Club this year.
Kelly is?
That's what he said.
Wow. Is he president this year or president-elect for next year?
I don't know. He just said I'm the president of the South Jordan Club.
Oh, okay.
So that sounds almost like this year.
Yep, it does. So not sure. Okay. So there's three of us here. I've been it. So Jean, you want to? So we got to bring up to the whole club and see what everybody, how we want to nominate, or if anybody wants to step up. I don't know if we can take a volunteer and then vote on it or what.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to, there was another project on here that I thought was kind of interesting with, and it's actually a national project, and it's basically Feed the Children, and they have it, I'm trying to bring it up, it has something to do with Super Bowl Sunday. because super is in part of the title of the program, or the program. And so I'm trying to bring it up here, but that, I mean, Super Bowl is in January, beginning of February. If we wanted to bring it along with that, that's another thing we can discuss, but I can't find it right now. So, but anyway, those were two that I found for Granite School District. One I was looking for, because like inner city Lincoln School, because like when my son was in first grade at St. Vincent School, the first graders did a service project whereby they went ahead and collected school supplies. And I mean, there was like maybe one piece of candy, like a candy bar in each bag too, but it was like a trick or treat bag of school supplies and toothbrushes, toothpaste, and that type of stuff that they gave to the first grade classes at that inner city Lincoln School. And the kids had so much fun doing that, but I don't know where to find that as far as like which school. And I just did, inner city schools in Salt Lake City, and it just brought up a whole bunch of things, but none of them sounded like that. So that's how this whole thing came to me.
Okay.
How many service projects are we supposed to have? As many as we want, or?
Yeah, I haven't heard a minimum or maximum on anything like that, so not sure.
I haven't either.
Okay. Awesome. Well, they
So,
all sound
anyway.
good to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything that wouldn't be interesting. So I don't know what Jana wants to do, if she wants to let or send this out and let those that were not attending tonight kind of hear this, and then we can send out an email or something to get a vote back or response back.
Yeah, like that. What is that, Survey Monkey? Is that what it is?
Yeah, we can do a Survey Monkey, or or just have everybody respond to the email, however we want to do it.
Something like that. Okay.
Okay.
So other than that, I don't have anything else unless you guys do.
Okay. I don't. So
I don't.
okay. All right. Well, I'll pause the recording now then, and I'll get